Graham here from the United States of the world, which is We Share Abundance. We are a cloud nation and we accept people from all geographic locations, all backgrounds, colours, classes, creeds, educational levels, financial status, you name it. Everybody is welcome here. And we are a non-separatist organisation. Everybody is regarded as being the same, although unique. Because everybody is unique, they have something unique to offer to our community. And because everybody is unique and has something unique to offer to our community, everybody is treated as being equal. So with that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And that's where I'll be heading in a moment, because that is where I see the best of the comments. I will be checking back in here, which is the Melon app, to see if we are showing comments from YouTube or Twitch. And if there are any, we can answer them if there are any questions or acknowledge the people that are watching. Whether you remember, whether you are a citizen, whether you are a visitor, guest, whatever, everybody is equally welcome in our community and, of course, on our updates and broadcasts. With that said, let me head over to Facebook, and when I get there, I'll be going to a We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when I get there, I'll be looking for, what date is it? The 16th of August. It is Tuesday, 16th of August today. And if I scroll down, yep, looking good so far. And even better, we've got comments, and we've got Russ Cowley, top of the comments list from Newcastle in the northeast of England, followed by Kingsley, who's on holiday in Genoa in Italy. And then we've got Russ letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you. And we've got Ramachandra from India, although he's a UK citizen. I can't call it a vacation that he's on. He's been over there for a long, long time. He's working on bringing abundance to the Indian subcontinent. We've got Peter from Kettering, UK. Sorry, just laughing. The other day I said Peter from Kingston. Yeah, okay. We got Norman from Doncaster, and we got Richard from Devon in the UK. And we've got Thobza from South Africa. South Africa. Test match starts tomorrow between England and South Africa. Not sure where they're playing. Could be Lords. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But it does start tomorrow. So hopefully the weather will be a little bit better than it is at the moment. It's been, well, here anyway, been pretty grey and drizzly most of the day. We've got Paula from Holland, and we've got Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. And we're rocking and rolling. For those of you interested in football, Manchester United have adopted a youth policy now in their recruitment. They are considering getting rid of Ronaldo because he's 37 years old, and they're looking to youth now, so they are considering making an offer for Jamie Vardy, who's only 35. We have, who else have we got? We've got Morris from the Netherlands. Okay. I'm sorry, you United supporters, but you've lorded it over everybody for so long. You deserve everything that's coming back at you. Okay. Right. What else have we got? Yeah, we've got Test cricket coming back, of course. We've got big games coming up on the weekend in the Premier League. We've got Liverpool hoping to get off to their first win of the season. Should be okay. They're playing the bottom of the table, Manchester United, so they should get a win under their belts. I think we're going to see some adjustment in the top four. At the moment, Brentford are in there, which is incredible, but they deserve to be where they are at the moment. But can they maintain that? I think it's unlikely. Where are we? 6 minutes. We'll give it a minute or two. Russ Cowley says, I think Ten Hag has lost the plot. Yeah. I can't imagine what tempted him to go to United. Maybe he thinks he will go down in history if he's their saviour, won't he? But I don't think he realised what he was walking into, but he should have done. I mean, everybody else knew. We've got Andrew from New Zealand, but United are a club in a real mess. Since Sir Alex retired, they've just had no direction whatsoever. And we've got Arup from India as well. We have just about a minute to go, and then we will get started in our normal fashion. We'll have a very short prayer, followed by one or two affirmations. Particularly, there's one affirmation we've been doing which helps us remember that we are all the same and look at everybody as equals, regardless of what they look like, what height they are, how they speak, what language they speak, what country they're from, anything else, you know. There's so many prejudices. It's amusing. I mean, I used to make jokes about prejudice, you know, but it's a serious matter. People get prejudiced against other people for absolutely no reason at all, you know. Oh, he comes from Birmingham, or he comes from Liverpool, or he comes from Manchester, or from France, or, you know, crazy. I've lived in many places throughout the world, and I've found that people are wonderful everywhere you go. You're always going to find somebody that's having a bad day, but generally speaking, everywhere you go, people are very lovely when you speak to them, and they're only too happy to help out in any way they can. And that's been my experience, whether I've been in North America, Central America, Europe. It's always been the same. I can't talk about Asia or Australasia. Africa, I've only been there not long enough, and really only in the north. I've only been there, you know, just very quick visits. So I can't really talk about Africa or South America, but Central America, which is getting there, I suppose. The same again, you know, beautiful people all over. However, let's get started with our short prayer. We've got Derek in from West Palm Beach in Florida. It's just in time for the prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, that each member finds the joy of service, and through service finds true happiness and everything they need in life. Amen. Okay. Affirmations. One I've been doing for a few months now, about the United States of the world, and that's where it came from. I found this affirmation. It was actually on the day that war broke out in the Ukraine, and I know that they still don't officially call it a war, or Russia don't anyway. But it was just by chance, and it's just that I remember that day because of that momentous event. But I read this little paragraph in a book I was reading, and it talked about the United States of the world, and I thought, that's us, that's what we are. And the affirmation goes like this: we are happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, freeing us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. I did this affirmation it was written by one of our members, Lana, and I love it, and I love her as well, and all the members. But she wrote this affirmation a good while back, and it's a really nice one. I'm so happy and grateful now that We Share Abundance has over 5 million positive supported members. Our tokens are liquid and valuable, and the fact that we help charity with over $2 million a month fills our hearts with joy and love. There's a good one here for all of you. This one is one I like. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm very good at making money and able to help others do the same. I make more than I need and so can share my abundance of cash. Affirmations are good, but you've got to put some emotion into them. You've got to really feel them and live in the moment. They've always got to be in the present tense, and you've got to just imagine that that's where you are now. And you'll notice that the affirmations I've read, they're all present tense. I'm so happy and grateful now that this is happening, that I am good at making money and I can help others do it, and that's a wonderful blessing to be able to do that. And everybody here should be able to do that. Go out and give some coupons away to people that are struggling, and teach them to give their coupons away, and they'll make money. You'll make money. Everybody makes money, and it's cost nobody anything. So there we go. But the affirmations, you've got to keep repeating them many times a day. Just pull them out of your pocket, keep them in your pocket. I've got some in my pocket. They're all tatty. You can tell they've been in my pocket. Look at them. They are a mess. But I pull them out while I'm walking around with the dog, and I read them. And they are just wonderful to get into your conscious mind first. But the more you impress them in your conscious mind, they get through and they get into your subconscious. And if you keep at it and keep at it, they go beyond your subconscious into that superconscious, which has a rebounding effect. It's like an echo almost. If you've done echoes, you've shouted down canyons and things, and you've heard the voice come back to you. Well, this actually comes back to you. Once you get it into that superconscious, it goes out and it bounces back, and you actually get the manifestation of whatever it is in these affirmations. So don't treat them lightly. Treat them with respect and with enthusiasm, and you'll find that they work, but you've got to be persistent. You know, we always get whatever it is we want when we deserve it. Okay. And we got Deborah Nichols. Had we got Deborah before? Yes, we had. She's just saying amen. Okay. So so that's a little bit on affirmations. We've done the cricket and the football. The All Blacks are back on track with the rugby. Everything is back to normal. Okay, all we need now is for England's batting to collapse, and and everything is super normal. Right. We have completed the coding for the new program today. Deviani managed to get it all completed today. There's a lot of fiddly modules in there, and we'll be starting checking it tomorrow. Not with our volunteers. It'll take us a couple of days probably. What day is tomorrow? Wednesday, Thursday. We maybe get the volunteers in by Friday. And they'll need a couple of days to go through it. And anything that we find, of course, has to be corrected. But pretty much we're on track for, I would say, launching sometime next week. Don't hold me to that. It's not a promise. It depends on how things go with the testing. But if all goes really well, it'll be quite early next week, I would have thought, midweek perhaps. And if it goes badly, it might run into the week after. But we are very, very close. And I'm still working on the narrative for explaining the plan, what it is, what it's about, how it works, and why it's unique, why it is different from everything else out there. Because there are, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 plans a day that are launched that look the same. And most of them are the same. But we have things in our plan that no other plan has. And I believe it'll set us apart from the rest in the probability of success for all our participants. And so we've got to get that as clear and defined as we possibly can. And that's quite a lengthy job. Today also I've been learning a bit more about trading. We are getting started with the trading for the 8-minute trader. We'll be going live with that very, very soon. We've got everything set up, ready to go. We're working on demo accounts at the moment, and we're still having bits of hiccups. We're going through our learning curve, both myself more really, but even Gertrude is learning more and more as we go along, and we should be able to hit the ground running with that. The ICANN trade we've submitted. We're just waiting for them. I think I've got an email. I think I saw one come in. Let me just have a quick look. Oh, it's an auto response. It just says your reply to support has been noted. Okay. But we're waiting for them now. The account's loaded. We just need them to get started with it. Where I've lost Facebook now. Here we go. So that's another project that is underway. just got an email as well from 5 billion sales. They're talking about their audit and how it's going on. In all honesty, I didn't really understand what they're on about in the email, but I do know that they've been kicking a lot of people out from where we are. We had something like $500,000 worth of commissions, and I think they've whittled that down to, I wonder if, about 30,000, maybe even less. Where's 5 billion sales? Let me find it. Here we go. Oh, they've logged me out. Just bear with me a second. Only take a second. He said, yeah, okay. Yeah, we've got $17,780 showing in commissions for level 1, and then for the overrides from the 16 levels, which was, I say, it was pushing $500,000, is down to 30,981. And I know that some people may have been kicked out that are valid, but I'm also pretty certain that there will be lots and lots of people in there that aren't valid because it was free and they were going to get commissions, and everybody's always trying to fiddle the system, aren't they? And I'm sure that there were many people in that 16 level matrix that were not really people, that they were duplicates. They were somebody's dog, cat, goldfish, some of the worms in the garden, and a couple of earwigs, this sort of thing. So I understand what's going on. Whether they get it right or not in the end and it all comes out good, who knows? I mean, they're talking about all sorts of things in there that I didn't understand in the email. If you are a member of $5 billion sales, you'll probably see that email. In fact, I can read it to you. It's not that long. It says, we are still processing removal of fake and other violating accounts. Since the 14th of August, 5B started recovering accounts that failed the security challenge, providing they pass step 1. Don't know what step 1 is. So bring your SO and SC pages up to date to reflect changes, and I don't know what they are either. 5B has suspended the 10 times incentive program to begin recalculation, and I'm not sure what that was. 10 times will be reactivated on your account once a threshold of removed and recovered accounts is achieved. You will notice the due date of all SO and SC, whatever that is reset to the original date. You will experience ongoing deletions and credits as people are recovered. Reactivation will replace the due date with the faster due date. Please do your SDO and SDI pages and read the pop-up for more information. Well, I've not seen a pop-up, and I don't know what an SDO or an SDI page is. And then it goes on about your affiliate manager has defended your affiliate account and negotiated a goodwill gesture during suspension of the 10 times incentive program. 5B has added a section in your upcoming GT agency and loaded it with 9 starter packages for each 10 times credit suspended on your account. And it goes on for a bit longer. And I don't really understand what it's all about, but they're still sorting the mess out, basically. If you feel you have been incorrectly removed, I would suggest that you get in touch with them. If you don't get a response, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I've got a lot of people come to me saying, I can't do this and I can't do that. How can I do it? I've not got a clue. It is just a third-party program. Like you, I am just an affiliate in there. So that is all I can tell you about it, okay? Olalu Shobo says, this is getting annoying. I don't know what's getting annoying, but you should not allow anything to annoy you. Stay calm and at peace, and you will have a much happier life. And Apps Peter Anoyochi, what is happening to our WISA? In what way? I don't know what you're asking there. WISA is still there. I'll be giving you the market values and things in a moment. We are in the process of building liquidity pools for our tokens that will increase the demand, increase the liquidity, make it easier to sell, make it easier to get a decent price. I don't know whether that's answered your question, because what's happening to our WISA doesn't really ask anything. The quality of the answers that you get depend on the quality of your question, and that applies to support tickets as well. It's no good saying I can't log in. Why can't you log in? What error message do you get? What's the problem? Or I've not been paid a commission I should have had. Which commission? Who for? Why? What? We get a lot of people that just send in something along those lines, and it's just going to go back and forward, back and forward, back and forward until we get the information, and then we can resolve the issue for you. Okay? So be precise in what you're asking if you want a good answer. Okay? Let's give you the numbers while we're here, seeing that I've mentioned the numbers. For today, for the last 24 hours anyway, we have a net decrease of 7 in our registered members to 38,884. Net decrease simply means that we've removed more people that haven't logged in for a couple of months than we've had new registrations for. We usually take out anywhere between 50 and 100 people a day, and we get in registrations of around about the same number. Sometimes we have a net deficit, sometimes we have a net increase. Today it's a net decrease of 7. We have 22 new active members to 5,959, and an active member is somebody who has logged in for half of the available days in the previous month or the current month. New members, of course, didn't have any opportunity to log in the previous month, so a new member is automatically an active member. But if you want to be active in the next month, you've got to log in 15 days or 16 days in a 31-day month to qualify to be active in the next month. There's no reason not to log in every day for most people. It takes a couple of seconds, and that's it. You're done. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to do anything other than log in and log out again. While you are logged in, it's a good idea to just check what's going on, have a look at the leaderboard, read any messages in your inbox, this sort of thing. But if you just log in and log out, it'll qualify you for activity. Okay? Multiply WISA. For the first time for a long time, we have one new email verified member in Multiply WISA, but nobody knew board advertising, and we did get $1 added to our bonus pool for the revenue share, which we get just by logging in. So the bonus pool is now $9,940.21. Coin ranking showing the market value of the WISA Abundance token at $274.41. That's down a little bit, and it's a bit lower than it should be, really. We should be up around about 300 or a little over 300. So it's a little bit undervalued at the moment. $161 of trading volume, which is tiny for a crypto. And the coin ranking, we dropped 10 places to 4,485. Visa token is down slightly in value as well. It was about 1/3 of a cent yesterday, or just over 1/3 of a cent. It's just under 1/3 of a cent today. We dropped 16 places in coin ranking to 1,707. Trading volume was a huge $5. Okay, so that's your numbers for today. And that pretty much is your updates. Let me have a look in Melon and the chat and see if we've got any questions in there. We don't always see comments from YouTube, but we've got Luis from Portugal in. He's in YouTube, so we're seeing YouTube comments if you've got any questions and you're there. I'm scrolling down. Lewis says 5 billion sales kick me out with a justification that doesn't match the truth. Okay, I can't do anything about that, Lewis. I'm sorry. I know it's happened to quite a number of people. The only thing you can do is get back to them and plead your case. I suppose that's all that can be done. Perhaps when they finish this audit, you can rejoin or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the score is. Okay. So that's that. Let's have a quick look before we go at the leaderboard. Is it going to come up? No, just a minute. I'll have to log into this account again. It logged me out. Leaderboard. Okay, we've got a little bit of change. The top two is still the same, 51 and 50, but we've got Alicantho, 38. So he's getting near to being qualified for some USDT. We've got Yasser Ali Hassan at 26, so he's halfway there to being qualified. Sevek Saver seems to be stuck. You seem to be stuck on 14 points, Ramachandra. You're going to have to get your running gear out or something, you know. And then we've got several others climbing up the ladder as well. And if you get over 50 points, you will get 50 cents per point. Last month, somebody had over 200, which would give them obviously over $100 in Tether, USDT. If you don't know what Tether is, it's a stable coin. It is a cryptocurrency, but it's tied to the US dollar. So it's basically one Tether equals $1, and they're very easily exchanged and credited to your bank account. And so you can get some if you wish, if you follow up on that wish and take action. Okay. Let's just get back to Facebook before we go and just check. Nothing else in there. So that really just about covers it. There is a webinar. I believe Avazu have got a webinar at 8 o'clock tonight, but I won't be on it because I'll be on a webinar from the 8-Minute Trader talking about scalping, because generally speaking, our 8-minute trades are going really, really well. But our scalping isn't. We're not up to scratch on the scalp, if you like. I'm always scratching the scalp. So I don't want to miss that webinar, so I'll be on that webinar. Starts at 8 o'clock tonight. It's all about scalping with alerts. So we need that because as I say, we're doing well on the 8-minute trade. The 8-minute trade today, I achieved if I can find it, just a minute. On the 8-minute trade, 6.62%. Now, we're not going to get that every day, obviously, but that was really good. And yesterday, I can't remember what I got, but yesterday was, I think, about 3%. So just in 2 days, that's like 9%. And that may not sound like a lot, but when you're compounding that on a daily basis and you look at the results of that over an extended period of time, it's really, really powerful. A $5,000 account at just 10% per week. And as you can see, we've nearly hit 10% in 2 days there. On the 8-minute trading. Unfortunately, we've lost on the scalping, but we're going to put that right. We'll get that right. Fortunately, we're in demo accounts. It's not doing any damage. But just 10% per week, which is about 1.4, is it 1.4, something like that, percent per day, compounded daily for 12 months on a $5,000 account, turns that $5,000 into about $890,000. You add another month onto that, you go for 13 months, and it's well over $1 million. $5,000, 10% a week. Okay, we, as I say, just on the 8-minute trades, this in 2 days, we're almost at 10% growth. Unfortunately, we've lost it on the scalping as well. We've had a couple of bad scalping trades that cost us, but we will be putting that right, and that's what this webinar tonight is about. But I'm pretty sure that as we get more experienced, we will be able to produce at least 10% per week. I can't promise that. Nobody can promise you that. But I believe we can average that and more per week. And that can only be of benefit to all the people in the Investors Club and to the members in general, because anything that we generate with funds that we put in will be enhancing the liquidity pools, improving the liquidity, value, and stability of the tokens for the benefit of all the members. Got another question here. Just a minute. Let me see if I can get back to Facebook and see what that says properly. It's from Michael Lockhart. We've got Akpomade in from Nigeria as well. He's a bit late, but never mind, Akpomade. Better late than never, hey? And it's lovely to see you. He's a regular here. Michael Lockhart. Hello, Mr. G. When tokens go into Neth's wallet, when do the tokens go to the next wallet? I don't understand the question. If you're talking about the coupons we give you, the rewards that you get for logging in and things like that, which we gift you tokens for, the value of those tokens is shown in US dollars, and that is an information-only wallet. And at the end of the month, well, actually on the 1st of the next month, we do the month-end run and we convert that US dollar balance that you've accumulated into Share Abundance tokens at whatever rate that calculates at through our formulas, and that is then placed into your Share Abundance wallet. So if that answers your question, fine. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, once again, it's the quality of the question, perhaps not getting you the answer that you really wanted. The other possibility is you're asking about commissions on sales, commissions on sales for the Easy Business Builder immediately go into your available cash wallet. They are there immediately, and once you have a minimum balance of $10, you can withdraw them. With the new plan, it will be a little bit different because they will go into a special wallet for the new plan, and you will be able to withdraw those anytime you choose. So you can wait till they've accumulated, you can withdraw them whenever, and they will be paid in USDT. Okay. I think we're going to have to restrict the number of withdrawals a month. We don't want people withdrawing 3 or 4 times a day, because initially we're going to be doing it manually until we make sure that everything is working correctly. Then we will automate it as we have it automated in the available cash wallet. But the current situation is, we'll probably say you can make 1 withdrawal a month or something like that initially while we get things going. And that is a unique wallet in there. And at the time you withdraw, you will have any power of 1 that you're qualified to bonus added to the withdrawal. So if you've got, for example, $100 in your wallet in the Poverty Crusher, and you say, yeah, okay, I want my $100 out. So you put in your $100 request, and let's suppose you've introduced 4 people that month into the plan. You would have qualified for a 100% bonus from the Power of 1 bonus plan. So instead of getting $100, we would pay you $200. Okay, USDT, boom, into your USDT wallet, whatever you choose to keep it. I like Atomic Wallet. I find it a very simple wallet to understand, and that is good for me because I have a simple mind. Okay, logical, very logical, but very simple. I think perhaps because of my simplicity, that is why logic comes into place. You know, if things don't add up, I can't handle that. You know, it's very binary in my mind. Is this yes or is it a no? If it's a yes, I put it here. If it's a no, it goes there. So I handle things in a simple way, and I find the Atomic Wallet simple and easy to use. But you can use any wallet you want. The disadvantage with Atomic Wallet is if you want to convert it into your bank account, you're going to have to move it somewhere else, because they don't do conversions from crypto into US dollars or pounds or yen or whatever it is, wherever you are. The wallet that I do use for that, if I do any conversions, is usually Nexo, but I don't think they do Tron Tether, but I've not checked on that recently, or Binance. Those are the 2 that I use, but there are many of them. Coinbase is another, but Coinbase restricted my account about 12 months ago, and I can't get it back. There's nothing in there anyway. It's $3 or something like that. It fluctuates between about $2.50 and $3.50, depending on where crypto is, you know. So I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. But that hopefully answers your question. And that takes us to the end of today's updates. And this lovely day, every day is lovely, even when it's grey, even when it's raining, has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again tomorrow, same time, same place. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly, 7 p.m. British summertime, with the latest updates and news from We share abundance, the United States of the world. This lovely day has flown away.